hockey pads. All right. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Bad Man Radio. That's right. Like I said, we're going to keep on moving forward. Right? We'll keep on moving forward, keep on progressing. My homie told me that my kicks on here are crazy, like that they're amazing. Thank you, I appreciate it. He said basically that they will work. I love it. I told him it's all self-taught. I just taught it all to myself right now. Took a lot of work, but I learned quick. When I tell folks I learn quick, a lot of times I think they don't believe me. Like, no, you don't get it. I'm like Neo in the Matrix. I am Neo in the Matrix. I just download the program. If you show it to me, I'll learn it. That's how I got to this point. It's all self-taught. Just from looking, watching, putting it together, and being original. Being myself. All right, hold on. Oh, you missed it. That's him. I don't know who he is, but he always say, "Batman, we love you." I don't know who it is. He got to introduce himself one day. But he always says that. It's awesome. He goes by driving. He'll just yell out, "Batman, we love you." He'd do it in Brownsville. He'd do it over here. He does it everywhere I go. It's hilarious. But like, I don't know who he is. I've never met him. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. I said thank you. Oh man. But like I said, we keep moving forward, man. Keep on building. God gonna make it happen. He'll put it together. That's the thing, man. My success is undeniable. My talent is undeniable. I have gifts that God gave me, and I use the gifts that God gave me. I'm not meant to sit in no cubicle. I'm not meant for no 9 to 5. I'm a chosen one and the warrior for God, and I know who I am. And I'm going to be me and do what makes me happy. And I think that's the most beautiful, most powerful thing anybody can say. And the best decision I ever made, to follow my calling and be me and be myself. I don't care what it takes. You understand? Here we go. He's filming. He said something. That's cool. So he got fans. That's what I mean. Like, I'm telling you, bro, that, you know, a lot of what started this is when I learned. I heard one statement, man. I'm going to tell you what that statement was a long time ago. It's not what started it. I mean, somewhat, but, you know, God, this is all God's idea. This is all God. Everything with me is a biblical testimony and biblical testament, truly, but this is biblical history. You're witnessing it in front of your eyes. You know, seriously. You know, that's the thing. Like, it's an amazing story, man. They're going to write books. I mean, I don't know if I'm going, you know, I mean, I'm making history, bro. You know, that's up to God and what he wants to do with the story and everything, but it's a real story. I'm the prophecy. Prophecy was known ahead of time. That's why you have all the depictions about me. And that's all. I'm not going to waste my time trying to explain that to folks in this generation who don't want to listen and can't comprehend anything that's basic reality. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm grown. Like, you know, I like to make jokes, I have a sense of humor, I'm easy to get along with. Like, just be human and be normal, you know? So, anything else I ain't got time for. You know what I mean? So, like I said, for me personally, came a long way, man. It's come a long way. That's what people don't get. Through all the obstacles, I just get nothing but W's. I keep winning. I really keep on winning. That's what people don't get. You don't get how much I had to win just to get to this point. I keep winning. My whole life has been like this. You know, it's different. That's the thing. Most people, they just have it easy. That's cool. But when it's easy, you don't have any purpose. You feel empty. And I know because I've been there. I had periods of time where it was easy. Everything was empty. You know, wasn't truly happy. I'm so happy every day just because I'm me. So I found who I am. I, found myself. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's amazing for me. The whole experience is amazing. But yeah, if you look at the martial arts, you can see I'm picking up pace already a lot. Coming a long way. The strength levels are through the roof. It is what it is. These shoes are a little bit heavier, so I kind of lag and I'm a little behind because of that, because the shoes. But when I get into other pair of shoes that's lighter, you'll see me probably excel more because of it. And that's the thing. All that is good training. Hell, I was going to try to see, if I could start, just like when you're in the gym, you add weight for each rep so you can get stronger, They got ankle weights. I was thinking about that. Be pretty good for what I'm doing, right? And what people don't get is, I don't have to pay for a gym this way. Not like I could right now anyway. I can't afford it, pretty much. And, how do I put it? I can always train for free. Awesome. And not only that, but I can be creative, and you get stronger than all the guys in the gym. I'm way beyond all of them. It's not even close, and that's the thing, a lot of dudes go to the gym, they train, they want to look big, protein, they try to, doing everything they can to try to look swollen big, but swollen big don't get the job done. Swollen big don't mean nothing at all. Bruce Lee was super thin. Wasn't a big guy, he was a very small individual, but he was something else, right? So, it's not about size, it's about heart, number one, but it's also, when it comes to that, it's about how you train. And people just don't understand it's a lost art. That's what all them Shaolins train. What I'm training and the way I'm doing things, I'm doing it a little differently, but I'm gonna look into that too and figure out how they train so I can do that on top of it. I already kind of do it, but that's what I'm saying. Calisthenics, man, that's where it's at. I don't care what nobody says, but that's the thing. Like, they train their hands and stuff. They train everything, you know what I mean? And that's what I need to learn how to do, because I literally have it in me. I could get there. I think I'm taller and a little bigger than most of them. So that's the hardest part, but I can get there. I could do it. And if I could, then that says a lot, doesn't it? That speaks volume. You don't have anybody from here, like, that stuff is not even in America normally. You don't get people here normally that can do stuff like that. So for me to do this, it's a huge deal because nobody's ever done it before. Like, nobody. Scott Atkins could do martial arts, and they said that he was competing and stuff a little, but I mean, he might make it look all right, makes it look cool, looks good, but he ain't this. I'll tell you that right now. You know what I mean? And the thing is, all that other stuff is nonsense. It ain't gonna do nothing. There we go. I'm an expert with what I do. I'm an expert with 52 blocks. Really am a martial arts expert, the martial arts expert. I keep trying to explain this to folks. Not really, but I just tell you on here. I don't care what people tell themselves. But yeah, folks don't get, there's a lot to learn in this. It's all knowledge. And you just get to the point where you can make it through anything, you can do anything. You can get to that point, you just got to keep pressing and keep pressing and pressing. That's what I have in me that nobody else has. I have more willpower. I'm willing to push further. I'll keep going. I will myself through everything. I shouldn't even be here. It was all pure willpower and God. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Folks want to talk, but talk is cheap. It's easy to talk. It's impossible to walk my walk. It's impossible. It's impossible to walk in my shoes. You understand? I've 100% had it harder than all of you and anyone. Make sure you remember that. And that's what made me. You understand? Oh, you can't do nothing. But I know pain. You understand? That's what you don't get. I'm the real deal. It's a biblical prophecy. That's what I am. The immortal vampire. You know what I mean? You know, so it's like, you know, imagine in my position, like, you know, I conversate with people who want to understand, and that's hard to even find. I'll conversate with people who believe and have belief, who have faith. You know what I mean? That's the thing, man. I always had a imagination. I always knew fairy tales were real. I always felt and knew I was a fairy tale, and that's exactly what I am. Fairy tales are real. That's why they did that, because, well, number one, they're showing you, and number two, they probably, you know, I'm sure the elites want you to believe that it's just, you know, depictions and films and movies. Nah. We are the fairy tale. That's the whole point. This is a thought realm. You know, that's why they were talking about imagination land and stuff like that. What this is. Use your imagination. You're going to make it happen, and that's what you're seeing right in front of you. Y'all want to talk about manifesting? Hell, I've done it this entire time in front of your eyes, my entire life. I've manifested millions, billions, trillions of dollars. I'm the only self-made trillionaire ever existed. Literally, okay? I went through everything I went through, right? I kept overcoming. There's another harm. I'm famous. I saw them looking at me too today. That was awesome. I think they were probably filming. They probably like, I might need him one day. You know, I might be able to utilize that guy. That guy might save me. Seriously, I mean, I'm out here. You know, everywhere I'm at, I'm just there. God put me everywhere for a reason. It's usually to help people. You know, usually I had to go through hell to do it, but I always helped everybody. You know, and I'm always alone. I'm always by myself. You know, so, you know, that's my life, you know, and you know, I know God will change it, and He plans to, and He's going to. Right around the corner, I think, but I don't know. I'm already talking, you know, to some people. I'm talking to some women too, a little bit. They don't talk much, but a little bit. So, I'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm not in the business of telling all my business either. You feel me? My business. There we go. There's another honk because I'm famous. Give him a thumbs up. Oh, Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack said Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. Rob Whack still in a roast motel room. Rob Whack still can get a job. Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack said Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. Oh, for real. They're going to go back and report to him. He's singing again. He's singing the song. Yeah, right? They got in their feelings about that song. They said, you sing it every day. Well, then you watching me every day. Ain't you? Because I'm the superstar. Oh, Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack said Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. It's a great song. It's catchy as hell. It might become a radio single. That boy right there done produced my single that's going to top the charts. Oh, Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack said Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. Oh. Cash was bang, game will never be the same. I love it. Oh, it's too much. Oh, I love it. Well, yeah, like I said, I don't pay attention to nobody, so, like I said, I ain't really watching or going over this. You know, let them do their thing. You know, that's the thing. Most people, they want to feel like the man on the internet locally. You know, with like a certain group of a couple of people. I'm not on that. I got the whole world watching me. You feel me? I'm not local. I'm worldwide. And I got a job to do. That's the thing. The entertainment part is cute and all. And yeah, it's a part of this on here. But that's some internet stuff. I'm not here to entertain. I'm really the real thing. You know, we operate above the feds. What the hell is he doing? Pulling up on the side. What are you doing? What are you doing? Maybe they were trying to say hi. Who knows? Dang one. All right. I'll be back. Got to keep saving Gotham. All right.